Hello everyone again, Rebel Games here. We're picking up on the next episode here. And again, went off and did some dailies. I think the last time we ended this, I think I was level 36, really close to 37. But I went off and did some dailies, dungeon, and some of the campaign tasks, and now we're level 37. So cool. One thing I did want to say, I did stop off at the bounty hunter store on the way here, and we had a lot of bounty Ashmedai tokens or whatever they are in this area, and so yeah, I was able to pick up a lot of upgrades. So let's go ahead and get these things put on today, because each one of these things is a nice upgrade. So this will get us pretty well set through the end of this area, and yeah, we'll should see a nice update. So I think this one is going to replace my left hand ring. So left ring here. There we go. Right. Yep, those are both 155s. Okay, and then that's an upgrade, and this is an upgrade as well. So look at that, we're all nice back to blue items again, and we can drop all these guys off. Of course, if we run and play a healer, we're going to have to re-equip all this stuff, but we'll worry about that if we do a run as a healer. But right now we're going to be doing DPS, so we will continue on with that. So I did, let's see, what do we got for campaign stuff? Our Tyranny of Dragons campaign item is complete, so Assist the Harpers has been done. So we'll take our rewards, and then yeah, we can start our third of Assisting the Harpers. So look at that, we got a good collection of coins already, so 71 coins we've collected just from doing the dailies, and a pretty decent collection of cult secrets as well. So those will help as those become kind of currency as we go through this campaign area. So we'll go ahead and get this started. Like I said, this is another 20 hours, so tomorrow we'll be able to finish this one up and then unlock some of these other items here. And we are still, we got 8 of these Page of Arcane Lore, and we need 40 of them, so another 32 of those before we can unlock the next boon. Okay, cool. And then we do have the information acquisition task. Not sure if we'll get time to hit that this episode, but we'll just see where we're at. So last time we had destroy the song portal, burn the supplies, and hunting the summoners. So let's go ahead and mount up and head off to do those quests. Oh, and I was checking the auction house. Some of the rare mounts, which are the 80% run speed mounts, they start at like 26,000. So we have enough right now to go buy one. So maybe what we do is once we kind of finish up this area, we'll head back to Protector's Enclave and buy one an upgraded mount. So yeah, okay, so let's take out these guys here, because we're going to need to clear these guys out, because once they're down, we'll pick up their stuff. I think we start our quest right here. Activate the song portal. There it is. Alright. Alright, we got some guys coming in. Hellfire Magus. Looks like we're going to have to... There we go. See if we can't... let's get back here, see if we can't take out a bunch of these guys. Okay, cool. Past redemption is done. Oh, another guy out there, Hellfire Warlock. Alright, I guess... Alright, we finished that. Cool. That was pretty easy. Okay, next we will burn the supplies. Gotta set these bunch of this stuff on fire. And I think we've got a bunch of different supplies in different areas in here. Like here's some over here. Let's take some of these guys out. Take out the Hellfire Lock. And I think we can set a couple of these guys on fire. Cool. There's 3 of them. And then we, let's see, got some summoners over here. Yep, there's a summoner. And that should take care of that. One of those guys, we gotta take out 6 of them, so I think there's some more supplies over here, and we may even run into a summon. No, we're not gonna run into a summoner. There we go. Okay. But I think, yeah, we might have a chance to run into a summoner over in this area here. Definitely probably down by that summoning circle, but let's see what we have over here. Oh, there's a summoner. Oh, you may want to be wondering why I'm using Ripley while I was doing my, when I got done doing my dailies and the dungeon stuff. Balandarius the Bard was at level 25, I think, so he's ready to get sent off for training. So I figured, well, while we're doing that, we'll level up that puppy dog. Oops, wrong spell. Shoot. Okay, it's okay. Take out the Magus, and this should take care of the supplies. Okay, supplies are done, and Hellfire Warlock, and that's a summoner over there. Yep, let's take you out. Nope, wrong spell again. There we go. Cool, and we'll leave that stuff there. Okay, cool. So we've got half of the summoners down, and we've finished that. There should be another summoner over here. Yep. Go up here, get an angle on these guys, and try and be efficient with my javelin, right? That's a javelin? Yeah, Syrian javelin. I think I was calling that a lance the other day, but it's a javelin. Alright, any more summoners around? Warlock, Warlock, Zealots. Okay. Head this way. Should be a few more summoners over here. Maybe. Imps, nope. Magus, I think there's a summoner right there. They got the big staves. Staves. Staff. There you go. Okay. We got one more summoner to take out. Cool. And Devil Hunter. Oh, he's not going to be there, but that's a summoner right there. Alright, good. Good. Now I think we head back to Marith and the Hedge Wizard and Dassar. Oh. Eh. Alright. Just a quick run back. Well, it'll be quicker when we get our upgraded mount, but we'll be able to. So here's an interesting question. So in case we don't get to buying the mount this time, leave your comment down below. Should I wait? Because the elite level, so the 110% run mount, those are about 190, almost 200,000. So I could wait and save up my Astral Diamonds until I get 200,000 and buy a Flail Snail or one of the elite speed mounts. Or I can just pull the trigger on a rare one right now and get a small upgrade. Let me know if you want to, what you'd want to see on that one. Alright, level 38, it's done. Cryptovigilance. So we're going to enter the Cryptovigilance and slay Hallis the Pure. And we'll get upgraded Greaves, which are not an upgrade because we got better ones already. Oh, cool. We'll do that, and then take care of those. Cool. Complete that quest, and let's see, Marith Heartward.
All of this, your victory is bittersweet, friend. While you have prevented the Ashmedai madmen from warping the portal to their own purposes, a piece of our shared history as elves of Faerun has been erased. Too often have we lost our monuments and heirlooms to the depredations of invaders. At least here, it was in service to the greater good. Thank you for helping me do what little I could to protect this place.
Got it. Cool, okay, so, Crypt of Vigilance. Oops, we are set for invocation. Let's do that real quick. Ding. Okay. And we can do that, and we can do that. Ah! And we can undo our adventurer's reward. And so we get a bunch more potions of healing, potion of accuracy, and another bound portal altar. So cool, we got 19 potions now. We're looking good there. No, I'll hold on to that for right now. Yeah, I'll sell those next time I... Oh, yeah, there's a vendor right here. Let's sell these real quick. Sell all the tradables, plus we don't need that guy. We got plenty of the bound ones, so we'll sell those, and... There's the unusable. There we go. Or not usable, but not until like level 40 something. Cool. And we are coming along on our money. We got almost 10, coming up on 10 gold, so that's not too bad. Now when we start to be able to enchant some of our armor, enhance it and things like that if we need to move it from piece to piece. It's still a kind of a hit, but it's not as bad, right? So take about a 10% hit instead of, you know, all of my gold. So, alright, Cryptovigilance is right here. Okay, up here. I'm trying to figure out if when the last... Well, I don't think this is the last... I think there's some more dungeon type areas in this in Helm's Hold, but yeah, we'll see. For our adventure, the Ashmedai cultists have invaded our resting place. I sent you here to drive them out. Okay, we should get you further, but with Helm gone, we spirits are but memories of our former glory. Okay, fine. Alright, bunch of spirits, and we need to go kill them. Kill the Ashmedai that are in here, disturbing the spirits' rest. Alright, and let you go. Got it. Cool. Cool. There's 2 down. Alrighty. Cool. Oops. Cool. And off we go. Oh, hello. Cool. Alright, those guys are gone. Here we go. We'll get some more divinity before we take on this next set of guys. Looks like there's a religious thing back there. Cool. Alright. Corrupt Paladin. Take care of him. And good. Alright. Paladin's Ghost, alright. You've proven yourself by saving the ghost of my fellow paladins from the Ashmedai. You have my thanks, and I shall open the way for you so that you may take the battle to their leader, Hallis the Pure. Got it. Great. Shock Trooper, down. Alright. Not terribly difficult. Anything on the ground I need to pick up? Nope, that's a nature kit over there. So, continue on our merry way. See, the javelin's good. Everyone likes the javelin. Especially when you can do that. So fun. And make short work of the devils. It's such a great spell. Love this spell. Alright. Nothing for me to do with that or that. Okay, cool. And I like when they all line up nicely like this, where you can just go, whoop. Oh, I missed one. Alright, fine. They didn't line up perfectly well, but, you know, it still worked well. Alright. Should be getting close to Hallis the Pure. I think that's him right here. Look at him, he's so pure. Pure evil. Take you guys all out. Thank you. And let's hit. Osmodius, accept our sacrifice. The sacrifice that you're about to make. Boom. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Cool, cool, cool. And our Hologreaves that we are just going to immediately turn into refinement points. And all these guys too, and that guys too. Cool. Done and done. And back to Desar we go. Yeah, I know I said to leave comments down below about the horse, but I think I'm going to upgrade to the 80% horse. It just will make this whole thing go a little bit faster. And, you know, it's only a 30% bump up in speed, but hey, it's just that little bit more that'll be good. And, you know, the good thing with mounts is that allows you to add more items on there. So even if you have, you know, 4 or 5 mounts in your stable, you can always add more equipment to them and make them so you can get more stats for it.
Limiting their spread of evil
Cool.
beyond Helm's.
That's completed. So the Hidden Council,
Ashmedai still control the streets of Helm's
the old
and
Dirty
the
Dwarf
monastery
Tavern,
itself,
and
but
meet
there
with
may be a way to
Councilwoman
get to them.
Callum.
I received a message from Councilwoman
Alright, we'll go
Alessandra.
do that.
She and several allies are hidden within Helmshold. They've heard of your deeds and wish
Alright.
You'll find them in the... They have set up headquarters in a tavern with the most unfortunate name. It's known as the Old Dirty Dwarf.
On to the old Dirty Dwarf. Most dwarves are dirty. They, you know, this comes from digging in mines. Alright. This looks about like the right spot. Helm's Hold Cathedral. Cool. Alright, where is she here? There's Councilwoman Callum.
I'll see Helmshold destroyed before I'll let it be a haven. It is
Cool.
my honor to greet you. I am Councilwoman Alice,
Complete the quest. Okay, Hell Reaver.
the so-called
Find
prophet
and defeat
Rahim,
Hellfire
is
Magus
preparing some
and Legion
horrific
Devils
ritual
within
to
Helm's
defeat
Hold. Got it. Devilish
The
Injustice.
Ashmedai have been declared
Gather the
innocent
wanted
people to
posters of
criminals and then
innocent
execute them in the market.
civilians,
They've
or
just picked up a
citizens,
new batch
and then
of
deliver
wanted
them to
posters.
the merchant
Tear them
Othar
down,
Otherson.
then go and find a merchant
Cool.
named Othar Otherson.
Will do,
Othar
will
has a
do.
copy of the next
Let me
list of
look
people
over
the Ashmedai
here.
might
I
have held down
think,
for violent crimes. If we get that list,
yeah,
we can get
there's
these
nothing
people
down
safe.
here for this. Okay, cool. I got other quests here. Yeah, nothing there, and yeah, we're good. Good on those. Let's go on out and do that. So I think we'll be able to finish Helm's Hold this episode, which would be good. I think there's only about a few more quests in here we need to do. All right, here's some Legion Devils. Cool. There's one down. Hellfire Magus. Another one we need to take out, I think. Oh, 3, 8. Branded Zealot. Warlock. Okay, but we got a couple of wanted posters over here we can grab. And that gives us 3 of the 6 we need. There's the Hellfire Magus. Yeah, let's go do that. Cool. There's it all down. No wanted posters over there, but I think if we move on up into this space, we should be able to find some of the Hellfire Magus. Let's take one of these guys out. Gets us to only need one more. And we got a couple Legion Devils over here. Oh sure, we'll finish that. Ah, there's a wanted poster over there too. I should take those guys all out. That takes, really? That, I didn't get, oh, 7 of 8. Sorry, I thought it was only 6. So, we will take these guys out. That takes that, done. And I need 2 more wanted posters. So let's go see if we can find a couple more wanted posters. Should be up around here. Yeah, there's one. Go up here, pick up this one. And there's 2 more over here. Alright, should finish that quest off. Good. Alright, so deliver these to Othar Otherson. And let's actually, yeah, let's set that as active. So we need to go see him first, and then we go back to Councilwoman Callum. Yeah, Othar is just over in this other area over here, I think. There he is. Okay.
Othar greets you.
Devilish
You
Injustice.
must be the mighty adventurer I have heard is defying these devils. Very well. I have here the list of the next innocents the Ashmedai will brand as
Cool.
criminals.
Thank you. Farewell. And we are going to run on back to Councilwoman Callum to finish off these 2 quests, and then we'll get our next. I think we. Now we'll see where she sends us next. She's got a few little quests we go until we get to the final boss of this area.
Thank you.
Hell Reaver's complete.
Now will he
And devilish injustice is complete.
This will give us time to smuggle these unfortunates out to safety.
And the bean from
The
beyond.
adventurers who discovered the prophet was actually
We
something
need to summon the creature Hexaball and learn her secrets. Cool. Alrighty. We need to collect imp wings. Shouldn't be too terribly difficult to find. Imps are rather common through this whole area, so as long as we can get them. There we go. 2, 3, 4. There's 5. That was really good. 5 imp wings on the first shot, and I think we got a bunch more over here, so if we just get one more out of this group, I think we'll have everything we need. And we did. Cool. Alright, there's 6. Okay, cool. So now we gotta weaken the binding spells on Hexaball. So Hexaball is right up in here. Okay, cool. Maybe somebody's already gone and seen them, and I'll have a quick run through. Or not. I guess I'll take a... out. Yeah, looks like somebody's already come through here. Or those guys are still dead from when I took them out. Okay. I'll have to take these guys out. Okay. And here we come, Hexaball. We're gonna weaken his bindings. Or her bindings. Cool. Alright, so we gotta go forth and capture 4 Erinny's swords. See, I'm still saying it okay. And slam them into the door. Got it. Okay. And let's see. Unfortunately, I think I took out one of those Erinny's. Yeah. There's one down. And a sword. And we'll get another one down over here. That's a Hellfire Magus, but there's some Erinny's over here. One down. And another one right there. Cool. And alright, find one more. Oh, I know where there's one. Right over by where the door, actually on the way up to the door that we need to put the swords in. So not that one, that's a Magus. But and not that one, that also is a Magus. But right there is another Erinny's. Cool. And there's all 4 swords. And up we go. Cool. That's done, and now we can go back to Hexaball. What a pretty red sky here. Yeah. Alrighty. There's one behind those sets of boxes too, but I had to kill the one that was on the stairs anyways. So, alright, I'm gonna run these guys all the way back and kill them all in one shot. Oh, nope, they're gonna knock me down first. Okay, well that's fine. Cool. Not too bad. Nope, is there another one over here? Yep, Ripley was keeping that one occupied. Thank you, Ripley. Okay. Alright, so there's a secret way into the sanatorium. Alright. So we will...
Most important secret for you to know is this. There is a way into the sanatorium, and through there into the cathedral. A secret entrance made by one who escaped. Use that secret and slide her.
Alright, yep, I will. Alright, we'll go ahead and talk to Councilwoman. Fiend from Beyond is complete.
But I had no idea. It makes it all the more important that we destroy him.
Cool. Alright, and then the sanatorium.
Time has come to attack Rohini in her place of power. I am preparing what forces we need, but I fear if what the otherworldly being, Hexaball,
Cool.
told you is correct, it could be a trap. I've decided to send you on a secret mission. I want you to search for the hidden entrance to the sanatorium beneath
Cool. Alright,
Hexaball.
so we're gonna go search for the sanatorium secret entrance and head up and then try and take out Rohini.
When we next meet, it
Cool.
will be to celebrate banishing Rohini.
And the
from
ring we
Nine
get is about the
Helms.
same as what we have already, so actually the ones we have I think are a little bit better because we've got armor pen and critical strike on those, so and this one we get is critical avoidance, which we really don't care that much about. So yeah, we'll go ahead and keep these rings, and the exalted signet we get we will get rid of. So then we can go down to the secret entrance. Will take us right up near where we need to be. And this, I think, is the final dungeon in this area. Let's see. I think there's. I don't think there's actually a dungeon. I think there's. I think this is just the final solo dungeon, I guess, if you will. So the one you don't really need a group for. So. But it is right up here, I believe. Oh man, it is all the way back there. Really? Yeah, we're going to the sanatorium, but alright, that's a bit of a trek from where we were. Not sure if it would have been faster to go through the city into there or not, but we're gonna just see how far we can run. These guys don't aggro on us. Yeah. I mean, seriously, I should have just gone through the city. I was kind of right up in that area anyways. I don't think she gave me a shortcut. Well. But hey, oh well. It is what it is. We had a nice little final tour of Helm's Hold before we exit this area. I'm pretty sure this is the last one in Helm's Hold area, so. Alright, round and round and round we go. Yeah, seriously, I went up these steps previously already, so. Pathfinding on this one, like, seriously, it was like right outside of this thing. So, oh my gosh, seriously. It really just took me on a whole loop-de-loop around the whole dang place. That's ridiculous. Good pathfinding on that one, Neverwinter. Yep. Alright, there it is. Entrance to the sanatorium. We finally got there. Nice little 2-minute run around, but it is what it is. Alright. Cool. Alright. Let's check on our companion. Let's see. He's still got 4 hours left. Okay, so no worries. And once we're done, oh, Ripley was ready for go to training to get up to level 20. So once we get done with this, we'll send him up to training. And then by the time we play tomorrow, both of them will be back and ready to go. Ouch. I did not get out of the way of that one fast enough. Cool. Kind of a long... It's kind of a long area where you have to go through a bunch of different spots, kill a bunch of people. You know... It's just a... Just kind of run through as fast as you can. To get through this, right? The fight at the end is actually kind of a interesting fight. I'm gonna try and get through this area. Am I really up? Okay. Okay, there we go. Hello. Take out the rotter. Okay, there we go. But yeah, it's just a matter of getting through all this. I really need to just not use as much of my divinity here. The grooves were annoying. Okay. What's going on there? Oh, they must have gotten tossed off the... Come on, die. It's here. Alright. Have I been? Oh, there's a chest over here. That's what's going on. Okay. Since I opened it, might as well go grab it. Okay, so refinement points. I don't know if I've ever actually gone and got that chest before. Campfire and some lore. Alright. I think that's the sound of Rohini over there you hear in the background. Asking people if she makes their blood boil. There we go. If I can avoid fights to get through here, I will. Just to try and make those run. It's a long run through here, so if I can avoid that, I will. There is something down here I can grab, though. More amethyst. Alright. There we go. Guess I need to get my divinity up real quick. There we go. Alright. Pick up all my goodies. Treasure chest. Nice. It's a nice insignia. Torlgar the Warden. Alright. I think I'll have enough. One shot kill. Okay. Well, hopefully I get enough action points back so I can... that's a nature kit. Most action points back to be able to hit my daily again on Rohini, because I am going to need it on Rohini. So But I should be able to. I think there's still plenty of folks left on this one that I can build it back up again. I forgot how easy it was to kill. Oh, traps. Totally didn't. Forgot about seeing those traps there. Alright. Let's see here. Get that up. Cool. Dead imps. There's 250 devils dead. That should be a... it might be a new title. Who knows? Not that I'm concerned about such things. It's a nice crit. Yeah, that was me trying to hit my javelin again, but I was out of divinity. That's okay. Run on up here. Up we go. Alright. Don't see anything to grab in here. Warlocks. The campfire. Uh-oh. So I think this is where Rohini is. It's gonna be pretty close on whether we get our daily. We might get a daily while we're in battle with her. So we'll see. We'll clear as many of these guys out as we can. Yeah, that was a good bit of action points. And let's see. Yeah. Come on. There we go. Yeah, okay, cool. We'll get enough to where we'll be able to hit her. We won't be able to hit her, probably won't be able to lead off with it, but we'll be able to hit her with a daily in the middle of the fight. So there she is, there's Rohini, and all those nice defenders of Helm's Hold have been smacked around by Rohini. So, alright, here we go. There it is. Boom! Rohini takes a big old hit and is now gone. Helm's Hold Lairs. Done. Seals of the Adventure. Cool. And that. What's in the treasure chest? Our Exalted Signet that we don't need. And we talked. Okay. Sanatorium complete.
Fortunately for us, Hexabal spoke the truth about the hidden passage. You arrived just in time.
Cool. Good. And we're level 39 and leaving the devil behind.
With Rohini gone,
Cool.
and her
Yep, that was the last one.
Ashland in disarray, we have
All
a
right.
chance to retake Helm's Hold.
And we
owe it
will
all
go
to
back and
and to
talk
Sergeant Knox,
to
who chose to send you to our
Knox.
aid in the first place.
And I think we'll pick up our horse. We'll go ahead and buy the horse this time. And go from there. Cool. So, we will work our way back. I think this is going to give us all the way back to here. If not, just to make sure, it is. Alright, cool. Charge at Nox. And then, let's see, 45 minutes left. Or no, 45 minutes in. So we got 15 minutes left. I think what we'll do is we'll talk to Sergeant Knox. We'll get our upgraded horse. And then let's hit the newest campaign task for the Acquisitions Incorporated. I think we'll have just the right amount of time for that one. So let's see. We'll see where we're at on that. So it depends on how long it takes for me to run this thing back. But yeah, we'll definitely want to pick up that horse because. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pick up the least expensive 80% run speed horse, and that'll be because really the whole goal is just to speed up us running through the areas, and that should make a little bit of a difference for us. And then at level 39, we should be able to blow through Evan Downs. That's we'll be almost over level for it. I mean, 35 is minimum, so it'll take us right up into the early 40s pretty well, and we can do that. So, okay, heading back to Protector's Enclave, turn this stuff in, and I think Nox even has some more quests for us, like the next area after Ebon Downs. So we're just kind of speeding along. We're almost getting ahead of them. So leaving the devil behind is complete.
Excellent work against those devil worshippers.
Done. Company Yargo.
Suspended in air near Neverwinter is an island called the
Pirates Skyhold. Okay. So this is a new area. And then Company of Wolves.
Forsworn member of the Grey Wolf tribe.
And this is the Neverwinter Wood. Okay. So we got like 3 areas to go check out. Cool. So and then while we're here, let's check out what's on our mail real quick. So Blanket of Shadow. Okay, so this is the Neverwinter Wood. So Drill's gonna meet us there. So we're gonna go back and talk to them about that. Helm's Hold. We took care of we took care of this one there from Syrian Haladeth. We took care of Drill Godsword's quest there, so we're done with that. So he's going to have us this one in Neverwinter Wood, so we'll find him in Neverwinter Wood when we get there. And then Syrian has another one for us, also in the Neverwinter Wood. So, Neverwinter Wood or Ebon Hold? Or Ebon Downs? Not sure. Let's see. Let's go into the auction house real quick, and we can go into Mounts and Mount. And we're going to grab Rare Quality. And we're going to search this up, and we have Medium Palomino, Tugen Courser, and Archaean Courser. Regal, and Barbed. Barbed, and Illuminated. That actually might be pretty good. So Barbed generally have, well, let's see. Let me take a look at something in here real quick. So this is Illuminated. It's got accuracy. Regal has power. So maybe we want to go. We do have some. Well, we have a Barbed here that has power too. So Regal and Barbed. So those two will work well. So this is Barbed, and Illuminated, which we have an Illuminated here for accuracy. Or Regal Barbed, which we have both a Regal and a Barb that gives us power. I think I'm gonna go with Regal Barbed because generally, I don't know. We do get them quite a bit, but yeah, we don't really care. Oh, this is a Barbed as well, but it's deflection, which I will. In fact, I'm just gonna get rid of that because we don't care about deflection. Accuracy, I also don't care about that right now either. So we'll get rid of those two. Maybe we can upgrade something. And in fact, let's see. Can we upgrade this companion influence? These are both pretty much the exact same. So let me see if I can refine this. No, 18 to 20. So we're really close. And not to mention we don't have enough refinement points either. So, alright, so let's go ahead and get the Regal Barbed. Regal Barbed, yep, we'll go ahead and do that one. It's the Sabina, Regal Barbed. Ooh, Regal Barbed and Illuminated. Oh, but we got rid of the Illuminated, that's right. That's pretty interesting. It's got all of those in there with the Sabino, the Strider. Yeah, we'll go with the, let's look at this. That's a brown horse, Sabino. Ooh, actually that Sabino looks pretty cool. And we can use those, what does this Palomino look like? Palomino's not too bad either, but I like that Sabino. So let's do the Sabino. It's basically the brown horse with some armor on it. So we'll go ahead and do that. Buy that guy. Okay, that leaves us with 10,000. And then from that point on, we will save up. Well, we'll save up for a few things here. So yeah, as we head over to Acquisitions Incorporated, we should. There's a male guy over here. We can pick up our horse and put the accoutrements on it. Okay, cool. So we take our horse and delete the male. Cool, alright, so we got a Sabino. Double click on this guy, get him in our thing. Cool. And now we go into mounts and we can change the uncommon to rare movement. And these guys don't have any other powers, but we can go into our stable now. Just like this. So we have a Regal, and we have a Barb, and we don't have anything else. Okay, cool. Yeah, because that's enlightened. That's another Barb. Okay. That's hit points. Okay, cool. So when we get an illuminated, we can drop that in there too. So this is good. But that gives us an extra 280 power plus another 0.3% companion influence. So that's going to help raise this stuff up. So our power is getting up there. We're almost 8,000 power. That's pretty good. And our critical strike is up over 10,000 now. That's really good too. Nice. For our level at least. And this guy we didn't need, so we're going to get rid of that. And we can get rid of these. Get rid of that. And we'll sell these other ones when we have a chance. Okay, cool. Now let's go hit Acquisitions Incorporated. We got 8 minutes left. I think we have time to do the Acquisitions Incorporated information gathering.
Welcome
cool.
to Acquisitions
Information
Incorporated.
acquisition.
It's time to acquire yet again. This time, we need to ask an ice giant about the Heart of Fire.
Cool. We'll accept that. Alright. We are going to go talk to an ice giant. Alright. Here we are.
If you ever wondered why you shouldn't absorb the powers of the Winter Forge, declare yourself a god, and then anger the Titan Thrym, well, take a look at old Lakar. That's why you don't do it right here. Okay, let's see if we can get Lakar's attention. Be creative.
Okay. So we need to be creative, like as in fire the ballista at him. Okay, we're gonna fire the ballista at him again.
Rise and shine, Lakar! Wiki wiki! Lakar! I'm Omen Drawn. I represent Acquisitions Incorporated. I'm sorry to cold call, but we're Faerun's premier adventuring organization, and we've got some questions for you.
No.
No? Here's the thing, Lakar. I can shoot you all day. But I'm not a monster. I'll scratch your back, you scratch mine.
Could you do that?
I was being metaphorical. You need something literally scratched?
I have itches. Itches within my most private caverns.
Well, I'm not gonna do that. But I know somebody who will. Don't I, new person?
Good times.
My guess is your fingernails aren't going to do the trick. You're going to need mining stuff to handle this. Maybe a mithril pick, something like that. Drop us off near the Ice Hammer dwarves. They owe me a favor. Or maybe I owe them. Anyway, they can hook this up.
All right. Okay, let's see. Is this our new horse? No, it's not. Hold on. Let's make sure this is right. Current is going to be our Destrider. With the rare movement speed. Okay, cool. A little bit faster speed. That does seem a little faster. 80% movement bump is not bad. Okay. Cool. Alright. Should let us run through some of this stuff a little bit easier. Talk to the dwarves real quick.
Whoa, what's this? I thought Omen and I were straight. I'm sure we could. We did, until it got stolen. And by stole, I mean I drove it into a troll's skull and he ran off with it still in there. I don't know if that's theft, but I feel like it's really about the spirit of the law. If you can get it out of him, it's all yours. To do whatever you're gonna do.
Alright, I'm on it.
One of these trolls out here has a pick in his head?
Nope.
Seems pretty straightforward to me.
Let's do our invocation real quick. Alright. And we'll head on down to get the mithril pick. So, I think we need to run kind of around this way, if I remember right. Yep. And oops, not quite there. Let's clear these guys out so I don't get too overwhelmed. Alright, so I think he is right over here. Yep, there he is. Ouch. Dickhead. He really does have a big old pick in his head.
Nice job on the
There we go. Okay,
Now I
took a
need
little
you
while
to
because I was
crawl
out of
way
divinity,
up
but
into this giant and scratch his innermost nodule.
alright. And we're gonna run back over here and into the dungeon. Enter Lakar's underbelly, if you will. Okay. Okay, animation stopped.
Just like that. There are more down below.
Yeah, of course there are. Lots more, I'm sure. Do. See if I can try and line these guys up. There's one. If I hadn't missed, I thought I was trying to aim a little more to the center, but let's see, is there a nodule over here? No, there's no nodule over here. Okay, so I can avoid that whole area. Cool. And put some guys in there. Okay. Ah. Alright, come on. This episode might be a little bit longer, but we'll run through this and get it finished up. We're almost done with this. And then we'll close it out. Apologize for going a little longer on this one. Nodule here.
There's still more. I can feel it.
Okay. See if I can knock out this nodule without getting those guys excited.
Now, on to the next one.
Yep, there we go. Alright. Last nodule.
That's it. What a relief.
Cool. Alright. And final fight coming up. Destroy the ice wall. And there we go. And be one more guy.
That must be what caused this insufferable blood.
Oh, couldn't get mine off in time. Come on. Get that irritation out of there. There we go. All right.
You done in there?
Yep, we're
Head
done
through the
here.
portal and get back here.
I'm gonna pick up these things real quick, and then we'll head back. Okay, cool. All right, that is information acquisition.
Have you done that before? I mean, that would be weird, but it just doesn't seem like your first time anyway. Let's see what Lakar has to say.
Okay.
Lakar, we've done your task. Now, tell me of the Heart of Fire. Is it real? Because I don't want to look for it anymore if it's not.
You have done much for me, friends. I can tell you the heart is real and very powerful. I cut it myself. That is all I can say.
All right. So that's that. Let's go in and get our rewards.
Welcome to Acquisitions and Corp. We got what we needed. Nice work.
Okay. So this one we can
Hey,
go back and
you must
redo
have
it
really
again,
made an impression.
but I'll do that off camera. Let's see where we're at with Acquisitions Incorporated. Yeah, yeah, we 30. So we're at 60 of 100. So off camera, I'll go off and do it. We get another swag bag. Yay. I forget one of them. We do get the Heart of Fire in one of these. I think it's a pretty nice enhancement. So, anyways, with all that, that is it for today's episode. Next episode, we will look at going out. We'll probably go out and hit Ebb and Downs. It's the lowest level one we have, so we'll knock through those quests, and then we'll hit Velosk, and then we'll go to Pirate Skyhold. So, I mean, we're almost level appropriate for Pirate Skyhold, and we're, you know, very appropriate for Velosk. If you know, leave a comment down below. If you, well, actually, by the time you see this, I'll probably already recorded several more. So, anyway, so that's the plan right now. Is we'll head into Ebb and Downs, and then then Velosk, and then Pirate Skyhold. But all that will be a story for another day. Again, leave a like down below, subscribe, and leave comments if you like what you're seeing. You want to see me go in a different direction. And other than that, I will see you all tomorrow. Goodbye.